kids. So this kid came in the workshop, worked with him 4 days, then I worked with the tutor. He was at 1.9 when he started, and this, I think, was 2 years later. I think he was a sophomore, and he wrote me this letter. This is Kenny Rhodes. Hopefully you're doing well. I just wanted to give you an update on my progress. Last time I emailed you, it was the beginning of my success, and since then, I kept on the path of freedom, picking up little things along the way. In English, I've read The Crucible, This Trial of 1955, Fallen Angel, Raisin in the Sun, my favorite of Mice and Men. Our English teacher has a reading workshop where I get to pick a book and read it for the week. After reading the book, we answered questions, discussed the characters, summarized what happened, predicted what might happen next. I've also read a lot of books on my own. Now that's whole language he went to, which is where he should have been once he's through phonics. Okay? Finally, in my English class, I had a writing workshop in which we looked at great writing pieces like Martin Luther King's Letter from Birmingham, The Lottery. After reading and writing like those, we picked the pages into small pieces, looking at the details, transitions, voice, topic, sentence. Then I worked on my writing and learned new techniques like how to use apostrophes, colons, and commas. At the end of each writing workshop, we would have to write our own essays or short stories. I love both. I got A's in both semesters. Okay. The best part was I wasn't only doing well in English, I was transferring to all my classes. Reading was so easy that I could understand all the books in each subject. I wasn't spending a lot of time on homework anymore, which was weird. In my 10th grade year, I got all A's and 1 B, which was in geometry class. Also after school, I joined groups like the Key Club, Be the Change, and Tech Club. This year was the same thing, but tougher because I was in British Lit for English and science. I was taking physics, math, Algebra 2, and another English class where we're working on writing. I also have gym and assistant support. I just got my report card and got all A's. I have a 4.0 grade point average for the first quarter. I just want to thank you for letting me into your program on December 5th, 2008. Before FAST, I was stuck in the mud and forgotten. I wanted to learn, but no one would give me a chance to grow. I was in the same book for 3 years, all because I couldn't pronounce R, C, H, S, H, X, or L. And because my test scores were too low to move me to the next book. This not only affected my reading, but all of my classes and most of all my faith. I started to wonder, why don't I have the same opportunities as others? Why is this class so slow? And how can I keep learning the same thing? I figured I would never learn to read and write, and I was changing from a very driven student to a student that didn't care. I started to close up shop. Well, my Aunt Tammy, she's the one who took my course, the week course, took your workshop that week and asked me to come see you. I remember you saying on my first day, you're no different from any other student I've seen in my 30 years of teaching. I remember you saying to me in a letter later, you are progress, not perfection. With nothing to lose, I got on the train, followed the FAST program for nearly 8 months, and I went on a journey reading books, working on my concept and writing. After getting off your train, I realized that all the things that happened in my past were irrelevant. They saw me as a number, not a human being. Also, I take what I learned from your program and use it everywhere. Now the shop is wide open, full with my dreams, faith, and what I've learned over the years. I know who I am and will not waste time listening to others that would treat me differently. Yes, every day is a new challenge, but I use your program to listen to my intuition. I know anything is possible. It's quite a letter, right? It's a kid, just a couple years later, was pretty much a non-reader. And his word formulary was firing, but he never got to firing because they kept him in the same stupid book because he couldn't do L, R, and X and Y. It's just stupid. But that's the kind of change we make here at LearnUp all the time. He's just eloquent. This kid's gifted. He's really gifted. And now he was able to use all his gifts. It's pretty cool. All right, let's close with